Hi Pisces, it's Rachel with Royal Soul Tarot, and I'm here to give you a reading today. I'm sorry, I've got a little bit of a dry throat lately, so a cough. Get a drink of water. I set myself up here so you could see the fishes, the fish mobile I made. I made it from this fabric that my mentor brought back to me from Bali a long time ago, and I just got this sudden urge to make fish out of it and put it in my prosperity corner that's somehow missing in this apartment according to feng shui. But here we are, and I've gotten, sometimes the light comes in and it hits the beads that are on it and it just creates this lovely swirling underwater feeling, which I love and I think you would appreciate. So I did a lot of thinking today and meditating on your energy, and it's very, very powerful right now. I've been tapping into deep themes and deep images that I think really resonate with Pisces. Your card is the moon, and I'm using the Sacred Rose deck today. Look at that. It's so beautiful. The moon is all about the unconscious. Consciousness in general, how we get to consciousness, how we begin to, excuse me, grow up, grow out, develop. Without going into unconscious and subconscious, we can't actually grow up and out. This is a very important card. The god of Neptune. I love saying Neptune. I've written poems about Neptune. I'm in it. I love fishes. I love water. I can't talk. I love things that sparkle. I did some research because I'm not so clear, I'm learning too. I wanted to make distinctions between subconscious and unconscious. Subconscious is the part of consciousness that is not in our awareness, not in our focal awareness at that point. Unconscious. Thought processes that occur automatically and are not available to introspection and include thoughts, memories, motivations, affectations. Subconscious refers to anything in the mind that cannot be consciously processed that moment, but can be recalled. Subconscious bubbles up, it bursts out, it is a spontaneous eruption from somewhere that you can't understand, but it can be recalled. So interesting. Unconscious, repressed, primitive, instinctual thoughts that cannot be deliberately brought to the surface, not accessible by our own self. Usually people go to analysis to do dream work and, professional analysis. That's why you go, right? Is to bring up unconscious thoughts, desires. I want to talk about the Bindu chakra. I did a little bit of research on that, and then it just opened up this mantra I've been chanting. That's the mantra for this area. The area that corresponds with Pisces is the back of the head. I'm going to turn around and show you. It's where the spine meets the back of the skull, the occipital region. Bindu chakra. It's the place of the moon. They say it kind of, if it had a tangible form, which it doesn't, it's a subtle body form. It's kind of a sphere with a lid on it that just lets a little bit of light out, so it kind of looks like the crescent moon. So beautiful. The Bindu chakra is part of our subtle body, the energy centers that run along inside of our body. And this Bindu chakra is said to be, it secretes this amrita or nectar, and it shines down into, and it's burned by the manipura, this more conscious will type. And the thing is you need both, right? You need that downward moon descent, and you need that upward sun above ground stuff. You need both to grow up and out. Let me read this that I opened up randomly for you. This is an inward journey that usually begins on a wild, stormy night. It takes great resolve to enter into the darkness of our own chaos, to give up the familiar path and begin to trust our own experience. The recognition and unconditional love of oneself is never a selfish journey. Most people, if challenged to love themselves unconditionally for 15 minutes, reel in embarrassment. What is love without judgment? How can I love myself so long as I am this assertive little prick? What does that mean? Love unconditionally. Ultimately, that is what the journey is about. I opened that randomly thinking about you, Pisces. This is a Marion Woodman, protege of Jung, Dancing in the Flames. So let's tap a little bit this very center point at the back of our head. Close our eyes. Just go back a little bit. Bring your feet flat on the floor if you're sitting. Just tap so gently. Tap, tap, tap. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Make sure the chin is in Jalandhar, which means neck lock. It's a little bit back and down. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Bindu means spot or dot. You can just rest a finger there, applying just a tiny bit of pressure. I'll show you a tongue practice you can do after we do the reading. So anyway, I'm throwing those onto a chair. Let's begin. I'm going to put your card, 18, back in the pile. Shuffle a little bit more. Pisces, February 2018. Your force, your quality, your sense is laughter, which I love that. Also, I wore red lipstick. I don't wear makeup that much, but, you know, Neptune gets kind of sassy. Neptune gets kind of saucy. So I thought I would sparkle a little bit as much as I can at this age and time. Funny. My shuffling. I've shuffled a lot before this, so February, the star card came out. State of healing, maybe. You might be in a state of grieving right now. State of feeling your losses, feeling your wounds. And that's good. That's really good. Pisces, February 2018. Cutting the deck. Here we go. I'm doing a 10 card spread for everyone. I'm really learning from you and the cards. So here we go. What is the essence of this month? Wow, 7 of Wands coming out crazy. Coming out crazy. Victorious though. A lot of physical energy, a lot of fire, a lot of dryness. Passion. Passion. Are you angry? Are you feeling really bodily? Are you feeling really physical? And I'm wondering what the wands are representing. Perhaps just maybe you have decided on some actions to take and now you're just taking them all and you're moving from one thing to another really quickly. Let's see what this is crossed with. Queen of Pentacles, yes. She wants it all. She wants to succeed. She wants to have the power in her hands. So whether it's literal or figurative, whether you actually use your hands in what you're doing, but there's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of fire to get what you want. I'm loving this. This is powerful. I wonder why this star popped out. Maybe we will see. This is green. You're doing these things out of your heart. You're doing these things because you really want to. And perhaps there's some sort of collective benefit from it, that you're doing these things not just for yourself, but for a group, a collective, people you love. What crowns you in this? What crowns this situation? Love, love, love. Two of Cups. You know, the way we get anywhere in this life is through connection, when you think about it. So this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, although it might be. You might be in the throes of the beginning of something physical, hot, sexy. Neptune would be proud of you. I feel different when I wear red lipstick. Okay. Having a common goal, though, if you're doing something for a group or a collective, more than for yourself, look, they're looking straight ahead. They're arm in arm. They have a goal. They have a goal, and they're seeing eye to eye on it. And everything is forming around this goal. Strong aura around this goal, a strong aura of protection, but also projection out. Both of you, or the group of you, is going to become better through this common goal. Gorgeous. What's underneath the situation? Uh-oh. 9 of Swords. So broiling underneath, perhaps little subconscious moments of despair. Subconscious, the stuff that comes up in bursts. Negative thinking, negative self-talk. Thinking you can't. Thinking you might as well not. Thinking that you've had to compromise a lot, you've had to give up a lot to do this thing that you're doing, to have this dream, to have this goal, to have this want, that you've had to compromise a lot for it. Sometimes the subconscious stuff, literally, it comes up and it stops you in your tracks. To keep going through that, to keep on that common goal, rely on others. Open yourself up to maybe expressing these subconscious gurglings and burblings. I bet other people are experiencing them too. I'm suggesting taking time this month to take that descent of the moon process. Take that descent and sit on the floor, sit on the earth, sit and feel the feelings that come up. Feel the sadness, feel the anger, feel the negativity. Don't try to push it off and then go on to another thing really quickly. Because I think if you're pushing things off, these feelings, this subconscious stuff, it just gets worse. It just multiplies. It just gets thicker and crazier. And yeah, look at all these, the hairs all entangling around these thoughts. But taking them out of the head and putting them into the body, actually feeling where does this negativity about myself, where is it situated in my body? Can I spend some time breathing into that? Can I spend some time consoling that? Can I spend some time tapping that? Because you have control over, even though you have this subconscious stuff, you can direct the mind. You are the master of your mind. So don't shirk that responsibility. Once you clear some of this subconscious stuff, you feel a lot lighter. So beautiful. What's in the past for Pisces? Oh, I love, 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 love him or her. When I say him or her, just flip-flop, whatever you feel, okay? I'm just, whatever comes out of my mind. I love this. This is young Neptunian energy. This is beautiful. Perhaps in the past, you had a really childish idea, you thought it was childish, about something, this process that you wanted to start working on, this process. Seven of Wands, wanted to have it all with it, or had this moment where you just had the conception of the idea. It's like a sweet message of, wow, I really want that. I really love that. And I have the heart and soul to do it. It's a little message of your originality. Your eccentricity, your uniqueness. This thing that you want to do is really cool, I think. Really cool. And it comes out of, even though you have it, in a way you're so mature, but also really balanced with this kind of really playful, childish. I mean, you go about these childish kind of wants. When I say childish, I don't mean stupid. I mean awesome. You go from your heart, and then you begin to take your intellect and really go. But the important thing is it did come from your heart, this idea, this new venture, whatever it is. Future. Seven of Pentacles. Another seven. So we had the Seven of Wands, and now we have the Seven of Pentacles. One foot in front of the other. One hand into another. So even though he's alone here, I feel like he understands this give and take between others. That my hand goes to your mouth and your hand goes to my mouth. Like he's sharing here, and that's the victory. He's not gripping. He's not holding back. I mean, even if you're in a monetary situation where you think this is freaking hopeless, connect, because look, and you know, it's a 4 in numerology. It's a 4 month, February is, and The numbers that are making that up are 11 and 2. 11, an individual, 2, two individuals coming together, two integrated individuals coming together. The 2, collaborations, relationships, committed partnerships. So to have this garden at your feet, you're moving forward to offer something to someone else, and they in turn offer something to you. Receive and give, and know that the flow just keeps going and going. That's every day the sun comes up. Every day. I wonder how much we take that for granted, But when we get scared, when these moments come up, we might want to isolate, go out into space, go deep into our heads, or into those patterns, those subconscious patterns we have. But don't isolate. I think that's the point for February is don't isolate. Take time to sit with yourself, but trust in your connections. Trust in that giving and receiving. The self, another page. Oh my gosh. Wow. So this page, water. This page, fire. So in the past, you just had this notion, you just had this thing. I love this. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I've decided to spend my time and energy on. So and I actually think it can pan out. This is you coming into when other people have these subconscious things and they're trying to bring you down with this negativity, with their own, because that's a part of this too. When you're in a group, partnership, anything like that, your relationships, you come in with a message of, nope, we're not going to go there. We're going to do this. We're going to keep our mind on the goal. We're going to make little actions. You and me together right now, we're going to make an action that is positive, that is representative of our passion, not that subconscious garbage, that negativity. We're not going there. We're not going there. Not as a group. We have a thing to do, and we're going to make little actions to do it. Environment and other. Oh my, another 7. See, 7 though is actually, there are lessons, but it's a victory card. It's a victory card. So I get the feeling that people are doing this to your dream. Okay, now I'm getting a wholly different take. These pages, I'm going to put this down for a minute. These pages are you. These pages are you. That's beautiful. That's other people might be saying you're immature to want to do that. That's not well thought out. That's not what you should do. I never liked that. I think people are throwing this at you. I think people are throwing grow up. Do it this way. What you're doing is never going to work. They're throwing negativity at you. And you're sick of it. It makes you feel so heavy and so bent and so crooked. It doesn't have this upright, good feeling. It tires you out. It takes you out of the game. Takes you out of the game. And the Queen of Pentacles doesn't, not out of the game. Not out of the game. Don't fight this. Don't fight this in other people. Just make those generative, small actions every day toward this goal. You don't have to subscribe to other people's subconscious garbage. You've already got your own, right? And the moon card, your process, that major arcana, the secret of you is that you're gonna go deep and do that work. But these people that throw that on you, throw their own shit on you, don't take it on. Don't take it on. Okay. Hopes and fears. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's look at this stable, proud. What is this in? Looks like a girl right now, but I don't think it matters. I think this is very neutral. This is either masculine or feminine energy, just slaying it, feeling very stable, feeling very secure, building a foundation. Building a foundation. In reverse, I feel like there's been a delay, or there's going to be a delay in feeling this security, or maybe you're waiting for this one decision or funding or something to come through for you, and it's delayed. And this delay has caused people to come at you with this negativity, like it's not going to work. It's a delay. Let's check out the outcome. Read them and weep. Read it and weep, dude. Your negativity? No. Saying it's not going to work. Throwing shade, I guess. Salty behavior. Salty little jabs. Little slights. Because of your own fear. It's not going to work on this. This is complete achievement. With whatever this situation is, only you know that whether this is you're taking actions towards a relationship or a work or I just feel it like it's a common goal. This is the cosmic dancer. Holding huge divination wands. Huge. They're almost bigger than herself. It's almost like she's like, I told you so. I believed in magic and it's came true. Came true. The more you believe in your magic, the more you set your intention on knowing that that magic can happen. Why not? That's the way. That's the way of the world card. Beautiful. So great. Has all the elements there. The purple's there too, that spiritual process. Excuse me, I'm just changing my... I love it. Even the ram is looking up at her like, you got this. The ram who might... any type of Aries that came at you thinking, you're not going to be able to do this. That kind of emperor, I don't want to say know-it-all, but man, they do want to give you their knowledge. But I just keep getting the feeling that people are giving you their knowledge in the wrong way. Not gonna fly with the pages. It just doesn't. The pages are golden. The pages are that innocence. That innocence. The lion's looking off in the distance like, oh, wow. I kind of wish it was me. I'm a Leo and I'm like, okay, Pisces, you get the world for your outcome. I'm kind of jelly. Kind of jelly. Her face is smiling, but it's in neutral. It's like, I knew this was going to be. I knew this was going to happen. So this project or goal or relationship, when you have little bits, every project and goal has moments where we feel like, yes, we are up in the air, we're dancing, we're supported, we are again in love with the idea when we're not in love with the idea. Savor those moments. Just like you have to take moments where you deal with your subconscious garbage, where you dive into the unconscious, those moments, but also moments of savoring, bits of time where your wounds don't matter. Your wounds are not in the picture. The more you show people how to do this in your grouping or your relationship, the more you shine and the more you savor your victories and joys. It's a lesson for other people. So don't think it's selfish. You're showing other people how to follow their own dreams, even if they seem childish. You're showing other people how to live the way of the cosmic dancer, the way of ultimate achievement, realizing that life is a gift, realizing that any dream that you have that seems out of the way, if you keep making little tiny steps every day on that goal, if you bring the positive, if you bring your passion to it, if you trust it, if you connect, you can't do anything by yourself. Not really. Not really. If you connect, if you share, if you receive, this is looking so good. If you deflect other people's negativity, or I told you so's, or no, I know the best way. No, they don't. They don't. Support the best in others. You don't have to throw salt back, but you can show them by example how to be. How to be in love with life. Okay, Pisces. Let's just take one finger and go back to this Bindu chakra. And just apply some pressure. And now also take the tongue and curl it all the way back to where the soft palate meets the hard palate. And keep it there and press it there. Close your eyes. I'm not going to do this because it's hard to talk with my tongue curled like that. When we do that, it helps to have that amrita, that nectar, begin to flow, that light begin to shine, that descent going down. Ujjayi breathing, that whispering in the back of your throat. With the tongue curled up and the finger touching the Bindu chakra, let's take 3 Ujjayi breaths like that. Release, open your eyes. that would be a wonderful practice for you to do at any point during the day, especially when this subconscious garbage comes up for you out of nowhere. Also, I want to say that subconscious stuff doesn't always have to be garbage. Sometimes it's pure brilliance. Pure and utter brilliance. When a performer on stage has a subconscious, spontaneous moment, usually brilliant, because they're feeling, following exact moment together. Mind, body, spirit together, and they didn't even think about it. It wasn't pre-planned, not preconceived, just came up and was completely brilliant. So it doesn't have to be garbage, but in the swords, not looking like brilliance, looking more like negativity. So Bindu Chakra. Also, if you want to, I know this is long, my videos are so long, maybe next month I will try something shorter. I don't know, I'm just learning how to do all of this. So the Maha Mrityunjaya, it's hard for me to say it, Mrityunjaya, Maha Mrityunjaya mantra, the great destroyer of death. So the moon helps us to conquer our fear of death, conquer our fear of going to the unconscious. Perfect. And it's also called the Chandra chakra, which is the moon chakra. So look that mantra up. There are some beautiful, beautiful people reciting this mantra, chanting this mantra on YouTube. So check it out, learn it. That might be something you want to incorporate in your practice as well. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.